Hi, and welcome to The Bright Balloon, a podcast where I'm sharing bright ideas for your balloon business. My name is Sarah Meyer, and I'm a balloon business owner like you, and I love the creative side of what I do, but I really love the business side, which seems to be the part where most people struggle. So I'm here to help. Each week, I'm bringing you an episode full of bite-sized tips you can use to make improvements in your business. I want you to make more money, eliminate stress, and learn along with me as we grow our creative businesses together. Welcome to The Bright Balloon, presented by 17 Hats. Hello and welcome to today's episode. Today is an interview that we did live from Fulcrum 2025 with the team from Anagram, and they are talking about new products, new people, and new things happening over at Anagram. So thank you so much for joining me. And if the audio sounds a little bit different, that's why. It's because we recorded this in a ballroom. You might hear people in the background, balloons, all the things. But I love it anytime a brand comes on, a manufacturer, and shares insight into what they have planned to help our industry. So thank you so much for the team at Anagram for this interview. Let's take a quick break and head over to the U-Glue hotline and then get into today's episode. Welcome to the U-Glue hotline, where we discuss great advice that sticks. Brought to you by Pro Tapes. If you have a question or some great advice to share, click the link in the show notes to call in and leave a voicemail.
Hi, Sarah. This is Jolena. I am calling from Sun and Moon Balloon Design in Frederick, Maryland. I was just calling with a quick tip that I've been forcing myself to do lately, and that is record myself for social media. So I know a lot of people are also solopreneurs and don't have people there to record cute videos and do social media for them. So one thing that I've been doing is picking a day every couple weeks to just record everything I do, whether that's dropping my kids off at school, inflating, building, installs, whatever it is. And it's really helped me because I often get tunnel vision when I'm doing installs and just want to focus on getting the job done, and I don't think to take videos or anything like that. And I get pictures at the end and then I'm done and out of there. So it's been really helpful to kind of like remind myself, oh, this is my day. I have to record everything. And even though I hate doing it, I still force myself to do it. And then over the next week or two, I can then like edit things and create like batch stuff to post on social media. So hope that helps someone out there that also is resistant to social media like myself. Have a good one. Bye.
Pro Tapes is a leading manufacturer of specialty tape products like Pro Gaff, Pro Artist Tape, and our favorite balloon tape, U-Glue, which helps you create amazing balloon arrangements and decorations in less time. You can save 5% on U-Glue when you buy directly from Having a Party using code BRIGHT at checkout. All right, welcome to this episode. Today we are live from Fulcrum. We are in St. Louis, and I am with the team from Anagram, and we're talking about what is new releases, new people, new products. We're excited to hear what's going on. So first, introduce yourselves and your position with Anagram.
Hi, I'm Molly Cool. I'm the Vice President of Sales with Anagram, and I've been with Anagram forever, 30 years.
I'm Kristen Allen. I'm a Senior Marketing Manager, and I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having us, Sarah.
Yes.
And I am Jill Shortreed, the newbie, your new Director of Education for Anagram.
All right, let's start with Jill.
Okay.
You used to just be Jill Shortreed, and now you're Jill Shortreed with Anagram. So what has happened, and tell us about your balloon business.
Okay. So my balloon business still exists. I just no longer work in it anymore. So in 2025, I had an exit plan, and Anagram is now part of my exit plan.
They weren't?
They are.
Oh, they were. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. We're still family owned. My daughter now runs it completely.
And what's the name?
Charleston Balloon Company. Still the largest retailer in North America. No plug.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Did not.
No, I went to your website today to stalk you a little bit. I'm not
Oh.
surprised after seeing the pictures, but
Yeah.
very cool. So then what happened here? How did you get involved with Anagram?
Oh, I guess that's a Molly question.
Well, yeah. So Jill had instructed for us several times, and we just had a really good working relationship, and so we just kind of started having some conversations. Like we were looking to expand education, especially since we are expanding our product offering. And it just seemed like, I think this will work. And so Jill came on in August, and we're really excited to have her.
So what type of things do you do as the education director, coordinator? What did you say?
Yeah, director. Yeah. So putting together a curriculum. So interested to hear what everybody has to say, what they're looking for, filling in the gaps where education is missing. My passion's always been the business side of it. So how do we elevate everybody? How do we help everybody make more money, sell more product, find the little holes where, somebody needs to learn something, how I can do that. So yeah, just putting together an education team. So it will not all be me.
Okay. I was wondering,
So,
are you going to travel to all of these things?
No, I mean,
Okay.
in the beginning, yeah. But it will not be me. It'll be a team of instructors that will report underneath me. So yeah.
And I was going to say, it used to just be foil. I mean, spoiler alert, we're going to talk about your big new release,
Yeah.
but is that part of why now you're expanding your education?
Well, we always have had, education, but we've never gone all in on it. And, really, it's been something that we've been wanting to do for a long time. And we, like I said, we've had educators that, we've worked with, but never a full-time person. So, it was something that we would have done anyway, but then, our new launch is going to make it even more, make more sense.
Commander, we'll spill the beans.
More sense.
Kristen, tell me about your job. What do you do day to day?
I don't know if you could say a specific day to day, but I run our marketing department. So anything social media, work closely with Jill and Molly, obviously with the sales and education efforts, website. We've really tried to hit the ground running with our Instagram and TikTok, especially over the last 6 months, I'd say, really dialing into the type of content that is out there, speaking in, the kitschy little videos is getting a lot farther, as we all know, than some long press release or something.
Yeah.
So really dialing in and getting the type of content out we need to reach the people that are at these events and then beyond.
So are we your ideal customer? Are you trying to reach decorators, or are you trying to reach, because you sell to lots of different people.
Yes.
You're more than just at conventions. Who is your ideal client? How do you identify that?
It's, we want to speak to everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
as hard as that is to
That
even
would be
say
hard,
as
yeah.
a marketer, I mean, but as a manufacturer, that doesn't sell direct. We know that we have a mixed bag of people on our social following.
Right.
So we need to talk to them all in one way or another. We know, Facebook is a big forum type posting in the different individual balloon groups and things like that. So that messaging is way different than what we're talking about on LinkedIn. And then, even between Instagram and TikTok, there's a differentiation. So
Are you on TikTok?
we are
I'm
on
too
TikTok.
scared. Are people mean? They're so
No.
mean. They're so mean on TikTok. Oh my God.
Not yet, I guess I should maybe say, but no.
Well, when they get mean,
Yeah.
you've made it.
Yes, we're still dabbling in that. I mean, our biggest audience is on Instagram, so that's where we get a lot of the big feedback and things like that. But we have to play and see what kind of sticks. So if the at-home mom DIY woman finds our stuff and can find value in that, or go to her local store and find the balloon that we're posting, great. If we can teach someone in the professional balloon industry something, amazing. So we're trying to do it all, but are conscious that we can't always speak to everybody.
Yeah. Who are some of those buckets? So there's us, there's decorators, there's grocery stores.
Yeah,
That's a big part.
Floral managers.
Okay.
Retailers, whether that's mass or independent party, of course, our distributors. And obviously we have different methods of communication to them outside of just social media. So email marketing and such. But yeah, and then consumer, we hope we can hit them as well. I mean, if we are posting and our marketing is leading to balloon sales, as us being the largest foil balloon manufacturer, we may be lifting the whole industry up, but we also know chances are they're going to find our product if they're really looking for that specific unicorn or whatever it may be that we're talking about.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, let's take a quick break. We just got done with the state of the industry panel, and you were on it. Some tough questions. But I learned some things that I didn't know about Anagram. So we're going to talk about those when we come back, and other things you have in the works. Balloon Pros, if you haven't stocked up yet, now's the time. Having a Party Wholesale just launched something big. Anagram latex balloons are here. You already trust Anagram foils, and now their high-quality latex is ready to take your designs to the next level. And I have a new code for you. Get 5% off orders over $200 using the code PODCAST at checkout. Don't miss out on the latest and greatest in balloons. Shop now at havinaparty.com and keep creating those amazing installs with the best supplies in the industry.
Okay, welcome back. What do you have going on this year? Anything new? Anything exciting?
We have a lot of
Anagram.
exciting products coming out this year. This is going to be a great year for Anagram and for balloons and decorators and all the retails we sell to. We have about 800 plus new designs that we're going to be introducing, and that's I think primarily in everyday plus seasonal. And we've got different new formats that we're going to introduce.
What does that mean?
Meaning like, an orbs, a different type of balloon that isn't currently out there. So we're excited about that. And then I guess we'll just get right to it. We're launching a latex.
Nice, yeah.
So
and I think it's out. It's out.
It's not a secret. We like to pretend it's a secret, but it's not a secret. And it's really, really exciting for us because we have all this great foil product. Now we can bring latex together, better together, and really the colors to enhance our foil and really complement our overall offerings. So really, really excited. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for us and really for the customers to just know that, hey, we bring out quality product and we're going to have a quality latex product as well. We're known for innovation. So again, we really invest. You just mentioned that we were on the State of the Industry panel, and surprisingly, a lot of people didn't know we manufacture in Minneapolis.
Yeah, I had
And
no idea. When you said that, I was like, oh.
Yeah, so 85% of what we manufacture is made right here in the U.S. And yeah, so we're investing in innovation, we're investing in engineering, product development. So, we really, focus on what can we do to make a balloon cooler than the last balloon we made.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, this is a hard question because I don't know if you'll have an answer to it because I find it hard right now. When Qualitex left the industry, it felt like there was this big hole. And now it feels like there's a lot of latex popping up. It feels like, I don't know if I want to say a crowded market, but like, how do you stand out in, that industry, in that specific niche of latex balloons when there are other competitors kind of popping up too?
I think, we're a known brand. We've been around for 45 plus years. People know Anagram in the industry and again, know us for quality. And we're going to put our name on that balloon and it's going to be a quality product. So, I think to your point, it is crowded, but I think the dust will settle and we'll see where it all ends up. But we're confident that we are going to have, a real leadership position in latex as we do with foil.
Yeah. And they match, right?
A lot of
That's
coordination,
the thing.
yeah.
They coordinate with the foils.
Yeah, so more to come on that. We'll have color charts and things, but a big part of the beauty of having this latex line now is the color matching, the better together aspect of you'll know that your foils are pairing perfectly with the coordinating latex that are called out. And then those colors will also be used through everyday and seasonal designs as well. So maybe you're doing a birthday, all of that can really come together and have that better together feeling. And, Anagram has been in the balloon industry for over 45 years. We have, tons and tons of years of knowledge, and not to say, one's better than the other, but we really will stand behind this and say it's a quality product.
Who got to name the colors? That's like my dream job. I think that would be so fun.
Like the nail polishes.
Yeah, so fun. Is that like some special secret job, or is it just everyone thinking of things?
Our lovely product
Yeah,
team.
our product team. But admittedly, we kind of all do sit around and and that doesn't even make sense. Or, that's a great name.
Right, like what's better, like green or like coming up with something? It's just straightforward is probably not as fun, but yeah.
Yeah, probably more straightforward.
Okay, cool. And how many are there?
88 colors.
Okay.
And it's all on a phased launch. So we're hoping to have everything kind of shipped out by end of May, but things are starting to make their way now.
Cool. And then, where can people find those?
Through the Anagram distributors.
Okay, so if they carry your foils, there's a good chance they're going to carry the latex?
For the most part, yeah.
Cool. How are they with helium?
So I've done a lot of tests.
Okay.
I have done field testing. I have done 100% helium. I've done 60/40. I've done high float, and they respond really well to that. High shine, they're working wonderfully with.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I've tested them against other brands. They hold their own, if not more.
Okay.
So yeah,
Good.
I think we have a sample in the office that is floating since November.
Oh my gosh.
November. It's still floating. It's a high floated 60/40 sample, 11-inch, and is still floating.
Nice. Yeah. There's some brands that like you can't use high floated, and I'm like,
Nope.
well, I didn't know that until I already delivered that bouquet that definitely wasn't standing for their party, and I had no idea.
Our
So
balloons do work with high float.
Good to know.
And high shine.
Yep. They work
Good to
really
know.
well.
Cool. And sizes, the usual.
So we've got 5, 11, 18, 24 at the moment, entertainers.
Yep. And then linking and hearts.
Nice. Sounds good.
Yeah.
36 jumbos,
Not yet.
I don't
Not
think yet.
but the full range. Very cool. What are you most excited about? Teaching with these and having this new like product? Do you like being like the first to have them, or are you like what are you excited about with the new line?
I mean, I'm excited about the color range. I mean, the colors are beautiful. Definitely being able to now partner it with the foils and having them coordinate really nicely and not having the color guess that, because we all know the struggle with maroons and navies and all of that. We're not going to have any of that problem. So that I'm excited about. And then just being able to show people like, what we can really do.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like it's a huge branding shift maybe for you, because I feel like it's just been like, oh, Anagram does foils, but now you're like, no, stop it. We do everything.
Yeah, we can do a little bit of it all, but I mean, I think latex gives a lot more creativity. Like, I mean, you can only do so much with the foil designs to an extent where all of a sudden things are too expensive, or things like that. So I think the latex gives a lot more flexibility and depth of what you would be able to offer as a decorator or a retailer or all that in between. So I think it's a good opportunity to really show even what the foils can do with the latex complementing them.
But even the creativity that you can do with foil, I mean, just looking behind us, this is a disco theme. And
I know we didn't even mention Jill designed this room with us all hands-on yesterday. It looks amazing.
So
Great job.
it does just kind of open up a lot of possibilities.
Well, cool. So one of the questions that I thought was really interesting in the panel that we just came from was about Party City. So I don't personally feel like in my area I'll have an impact because we didn't have one close. So I'm not getting those frantic calls. But kind of related, you guys sold a lot to Party City. So we are, we're kind of connected and we're kind of all in this new world without Party City. What do you say to, I guess, us decorators who are either excited Party City's gone or freaking out that Party City's gone, or like, does that impact our industry?
I think it's a big opportunity, and I think there's a lot of retailers and decorators that are looking at it that way. And from the decorator perspective, you're already, experts on balloons, and you do wonderful creations with balloons. And I just think there's an opportunity to expand that business in your market. You could balloon deliveries, higher bouquet price points for deliveries. There's just a lot of opportunities. Obviously Party City, it was celebrations, focusing on celebrations. That's decorators to, do decor for celebrations, and then just hitting, some of the themes, and then just, party focused seasonal opportunity.
Well, one of the things you said too that I actually kind of shifted my thinking. I've been like, I don't really care because the Party City client isn't really my client. But you mentioned, you were like, a lot of people go into Party City and they buy an $80 bouquet. That's not like a low ticket item. That's not someone walking into the dollar store. And you sell $200 bouquets on your website. I just saw them. So as kind of the hybrid of both the decorator and now, corporate, well, what do you see as the opportunity?
if you're getting aggravated over what we're doing right now, and you're getting aggravated, I'll never do this for a customer. If you're saying that, it just means you're not charging enough money.
Yeah.
Like, you should never be aggravated over a job or a whatever, because if you are, you're just not charging that client enough money.
Yeah.
So that is my business tip for you. Charge enough money. And
Someone
don't be
told me
aggravated.
that when they do that, like when they undercharge and then they have to go and set up and they're so mad, they call it rage decorating.
Yes.
So you're just like pissed at yourself. You're like, why did I do this? And everything goes wrong. But yeah, absolutely. Money fixes a lot.
Yeah, it does. And I mean, there's, you're not going to be upset if the Party City customer doesn't come. They weren't your customer anyway. So there's
Yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah.
That's going to take that.
Yeah. It's like we only have anything to gain from the Party City thing. You know, we're not
I
seeing
think so,
anything.
for sure, yeah. There's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot of consumers that are looking for balloons.
I mean, I think they spoke about what the thoughts are about Party City and how it's a benefit to the decorator community. I completely agree, but position yourself to be that next person that they call or they email or they come out and they're searching for. You know, SEO, obviously, social media, just kind of make sure you're set up for that in your area, especially if you were in one of the areas where those Party City stores are. I mean, if you are popping up first on Google or Google Maps or whatever, then you're going to be the one that they call if you have your information up
Yeah.
there.
Oh, I have another Party City related hack. I didn't do, but my good friend did. She went in, we were all going in looking for bargains, you know, but it's still like 10% off, you know. I'm like, call me on liquidation
Yeah.
day. But so we went in and she snagged a manager.
Mhm.
And this girl was just like, I just love balloons so much. I'm just so devastated. And she was just like, how would you like a job? So she has hired someone
There's
who's
another
trained in
opportunity,
balloons, who
right.
knows how to run a floor. Like,
Yeah.
so if you're looking for employees, that could be a really good source.
I mean, I don't know, drop off your business cards with those Party City managers. They have people coming in. Oh my God, where am I ever going to get my kids' birthday?
Regular
Yeah.
customers.
I mean, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Referrals. I mean, networking.
That is a
obviously,
great
outside.
idea because really balloon customers are repeat customers.
Yeah,
People
right.
that love balloons and decorate with balloons, they do it on a regular basis. So I'm sure that there's probably customers of theirs that would.
My first job was at Party City.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to die. If you had told me then that this is what I was going to be doing for the rest of my life, I would have been like, it's over. But it was like, you know, I was 17 and I was afraid of helium, and I'd had to like call my manager to process a 50-cent card return from like a little old lady. It was like, it was a whole thing. So it's come full circle.
Yeah.
Just think what you would be doing if your first job was McDonald's.
Well, no, yeah. Clown. Very close. Very similar.
McDonald's.
All right, let's take our final break and then we'll be right back and end on some fun stuff.
Balloon Pros, if you've been putting off your website because you're too busy inflating, installing, or making magic for your clients, you're not alone. I know so many of you have been stuck between DIYing your site, struggling with templates that don't quite fit, or feeling like a fully custom website is out of reach. That's where Courtney Lynette Creative Co. comes in. Courtney is a web designer who has worked with tons of balloon stylists, and she gets the unique needs of your business. She's created Website in a Day, a streamlined process that gives you a high-end, custom quality website and branding without the stress or high cost. In just one day, you'll walk away with a beautiful, strategic website designed to help you book more clients, showcase your work, and stand out in a crowded market. Plus, branding is included, so your entire online presence looks polished and professional from top to bottom. And because you're a Bright Balloon listener, you can get $100 off your Website in a Day package. Just mention the podcast when you book. Don't wait another season to get your website working for you. Head to CourtneyLynette.com/bright-balloon to learn more, or click the link in the show notes wherever you're listening.
All right, welcome back. We'll end on our final 3 questions, and we'll get a lot of answers from all of you. But the first one that I like to ask every guest is, where do you personally like to go on vacation?
I like Florida. Yeah.
Warm?
Naples. Yep. Mm-hmm. Also big cities. I'm a big city fan too.
Mexico. I'm headed there next month.
Nice. Do you go to the same place every time, or like different?
No, I'm going to Puerto Vallarta this year, but yeah, new resort.
Yeah, I got 2. If it's not at Disney,
Oh, you're a Disney person?
I'm a Disney. You didn't know that?
No idea.
Did you know that my husband and I renewed our wedding pass there?
He's in the room.
Princess
Jill.
I had
Princess
no
Jill.
idea.
It's a fairy tale wedding.
There's like, we have to do a full episode of like Disney adult culture with balloon people. It's like a thing. It's like an itch and a niche. And there's a lot of you guys.
Yeah.
Jill would be a
But
good
if it's
guess
not-
for that.
Yeah, it's not going to be that. My toes are in the sand.
Okay.
So,
Do you guys vacation a lot? Like, do you prioritize that, or are you like once every 3 years you're
oh
lucky?
no, I'm like, we're at Disney like, I don't know, 6, 7 times a year.
Really? God.
It's a drive for us, though.
Yeah.
Hop in a car, be there.
We really like Disney too, but I'm like once a year is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, once a year.
Yeah. I want a trip. I would like to vacation more than I do. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like these are my vacations right now. When you have 2 little kids, I'm like, we tag team and my husband goes on one and I go, somewhere else. But great. And the next question is a tricky one, but it's just for fun. What's something tangible that you've purchased in the last 6-ish months that you like?
Okay, I can answer this. So this company, it's called Follow, Fahlo, and you can literally not adopt, but you'd start tracking these live animals that they've tagged, and like they're $20. I got it on Amazon, of course, but then you get an app and you can track it. So I have a shark right now, and her name is Eddie, and you only get notifications. Oh, she lives in the Bahamas, I should say. But anyway, you get notifications every time she moves, but since it's attached to like one of her fins, she only pings when she goes out of water.
Okay.
So it'll be like, oh, she's traveled 5 miles since the last time you saw her a week ago or whatever. Or if I don't hear about her for a couple weeks, I get a little nervous. But anyway, they have all different types of animals. I got the girls on my team them. They have a sloth and a lion. And so it's really fun. And some of the proceeds go to the different environmental causes for those animals.
Oh, that's fun.
So it's fun. Yeah. So
I want to get one for my daughter.
yes.
This is the whole segment. It's just like, what should I buy? Tell me what I
exactly.
think. Oh, that's really fun. That's cool.
Okay, so one's going to be Disney related, and then the other one's going to be silly. So it's Pandora charms.
Okay.
I have 3 bracelets that are completely full of Disney only Pandora charms.
Okay.
But the other one is lip balms.
Oh.
I'm a sucker for lip. Like I just
Like
lip
whatever,
balm.
whenever. Just
Like,
okay.
I'm always losing them,
Okay.
so I'm always buying them, and then I find them everywhere.
Do you wash them in your pants?
Oh, all the time.
My husband,
Oh, yeah.
every single load of laundry, there's a chapstick in there.
Yep,
I'm like,
chapstick, Blistex,
Yes.
Parmex. It doesn't matter. It's like
Mhm.
flavored, unflavored, tinted. I don't.
what's your favorite? If you could like get your favorite.
I don't know. I like Parmex.
The rumor when I was younger was that there was fiberglass in Carmex. Did you ever have that when you were like middle school? They're like, there's fiberglass in that, so you get addicted.
Yeah.
I went to a real edgy middle school.
That's super addicting. That's funny.
All right, Molly, do you think of anything?
Shoes.
Shoes.
I buy shoes all the time. I don't always wear them. I think I have a collection that I look at more than I actually wear. I always still gravitate to the comfortable ones, but I do kind of have a shoe problem.
Very cool. All right, last question. Not as fun, but super simple. A teeny tiny piece of business advice.
Yeah, just put yourself out there. I mean, take that video out of your drafts and post it, or learn something new, or network on something that might make you a little uncomfortable, or put yourself out of your comfort zone. I mean, I think putting yourself in those situations are kind of what changes you, or changes the course of the path that you're on, and usually something good comes out of that.
Great.
And I honestly, I'm going to piggyback off of you a little bit. That investing in yourself and in your company, whether that's education like this, or whether that's automation, whether that's hiring an employee, whether that's, okay, you can't hire the employee, but hire somebody to help you out the house. Like those low-level tasks you should not be doing.
Yeah.
And invest in somebody to help you with that stuff somehow, some way. And I think you learn how to reinvest that money so you can pay yourself properly.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for the entire
Thanks,
team at
Sarah.
Anagram. It's been great.
Yeah, this was great. We appreciate you, meeting with us.
Thanks for being guinea pigs. This is like my first 4-person in-person interview. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks for listening. As usual, I tried to keep it bright and light. Our presenting sponsor is 17 Hats, the CRM I use to cut the chaos and manage my entire balloon business. From the lead capture form on my website to workflows and email templates, invoicing and grab-and-go garland automated bookings, it's all powered by 17 Hats, the best customer relationship management system for balloon businesses. There's even a 50% off coupon code waiting for you in the show notes wherever you're listening. I'll see you next week in another episode.